Welcome, folks, to our first episode of Noshing with Nathan. Today we will be cooking a pot roast in a crock pot. Super easy and a hearty, warm meal for a cold winter day. First, grab your crock pot and a solid wood cutting board, preferably. It's easier on the knife and it keeps it sharp longer. Next up, you want to go grab yourself a nice big old bag of red potatoes. Red potatoes are best for crock pot meals because they hold up their shape better than the other varieties, and they're just so darn good for you. Look at these red potatoes! Go ahead and open it up with the little ingenious clip design. I don't know who did that. You'll want to grab about 6 decent-sized red potatoes and sternly scold them so they don't roll away. Just put those aside for another recipe. Next up, you'll want to grab about 6 decent-sized carrots after you slap the bag. Do keep in mind that you do want to look for carrots grown in California. The soil makes for a very sweet, tender carrot. Thanks, California. So grab yourself about 4 to 6 decent-sized carrots and take your bag of carrots, spin her up, and give her a slap. Put your little veggie bag clip back on your bag and make sure to put those in your crisper drawer of your refrigerator. You get better control with the crispness. Next up, grab yourself a head of garlic and we'll divvy that up later. 4 to 6 cloves is generally recommended for a crock pot meal, but that's totally dependent on how you like it. Grab yourself a couple of decent-sized yellow onions. Always make sure that your onions are nice and firm and don't have any dark evil spots like your ex. 2 onions, 4 onions, somewhere in that general area. Once again, totally up to you and what you like. Next up, you'll want to grab a box of bone broth. Beef bone broth, that is. And we'll put 2 cups directly into the crock pot after we sear our meat later. Next up, grab a bottle of Worcestershire sauce and some better than bouillon paste. This will help elevate our flavors and make it super savory. Next up is the piece de resistance, the beef. A 2.5 pound chuck roast purchased at the local Aldi. Very good marbling for a cut of beef. It helps make it really freaking tender. Get a cast iron skillet with a little bit of oil in it and begin the searing process. Next, we can start peeling our carrots because nobody likes a dirty carrot up in their crock. Carrots are an excellent choice of vegetable, very rich in vitamin K and beta-carotene. But these facts I'm sure you don't care at all about. I can finally start to smell the aroma coming off of the chuck roast in the cast iron skillet, and it is delicious. Next, we will chop the ends and the tips off of our freshly peeled carrots. That way we don't have any nasty woody pieces in our roast after it's done cooking. Just get rid of those ends and tips and practice your samurai knife skills. That way people don't mess with you outside. After a few minutes have passed, it's always a good chance to go and check your meat. And this meat has got a nice sear to it so far. Good sear means good flavor after the cooking is done. So next up, we will start to dice our carrots into rather large chunks because remember, we are cooking a crock pot meal, so vegetables will reduce quite a lot in size and texture. They will get very soft and delicious. Oops. Once you get your carrot diced into nice pot roast sized pieces, you could take your knife and reduce the oversized chunks just a little bit more. That way it's a little more easy to put in your mouth. Pause. Here goes another runaway carrot piece. Grab yourself some prep dishes. I've got 4 4-cup Pyrex dishes that serve well for large meals like this. And this is the part where I decided, man, I needed to cut more carrots. So I grabbed myself another couple of decent-sized carrots and diced them up real quick. Not before pretending one of the carrots is a tornado, because I'm a storm chaser. And it's winter time. And I hate waiting. So I'm going to make it suck up a little clove of garlic, because I'm desperate. So throw it in the quick dish, and up next, a couple of large sweet onions to dice. Gordon Ramsay, don't be hating. I'm not a pro chef. Peel off the excess couple of layers of onion, not before slapping it for good measure. Then cut off the ends, just like the carrots, so we don't have any nasty pieces up in our business. After that, we can start to generously slice our onions into large plate-like shapes, because remember, the vegetables will reduce quite a lot. These will get nice and sweet as the sugars in the onions reduce and make the flavor just oh so delicious. Just throw them in the glass Pyrex dish and finish up the second onion, and then we can set those aside and then move on to our next food item. But first, let's check our meat. Our first piece is properly caramelized. I am going to directly place it into the bottom of the crock pot and go set the other piece in the cast iron. Next up, 2 cups of bone broth directly into the crock pot with the meat. This will serve as a delicious salty base for the meat to marinate in for the next 8 hours. Next, dump your carrots on top of the beef and broth, along with your potatoes. Spread them all around a little bit. And then your onions. Don't cry though, these onions are rank. But it looks good. This is the point where I decide I need 1 mo potato. So dice that up and drizzle it in there like Salt Bae throwing salt on your steak. Dashing. For an extra blast of flavor in your mouth, dump the greasy, gritty, juicy, oily goodness from your pan directly into the crock pot. This will give you a delicious, buttery, caramelized flavor. Next up, we will crush our 4 cloves of garlic and finely mince them before tossing them in our crock pot, because garlic is amazing. Get our garlic chopping skills on. Gordon Ramsay, you ain't got nothing on this boy. Fun fact about garlic, it contains a compound known as allicin. It is a powerful antimicrobial antioxidant and is great for your heart. Very, very healthy. Dash a little salt and rosemary in your crock pot. This goober didn't have any pepper, which is fine. I need to go to the store. Next up, you want to grab your Worcestershire sauce. Crack it open and dash about 5 or 6 dashes directly into your crock pot. And then grab your better than bouillon paste, which smells amazing. And grab a heaping tablespoon and let it drop directly into the pot, just like your IBS after your first cup of morning coffee. Good to the last drop. Then, marvel at your beautiful amalgamation in your crock pot.
8 hours. And that's how easy it is to make a pot roast in a crock pot. All I gotta do now is throw this sucker on low for 8 hours and go edit this video. It's so easy. Anyone can do it.
Alright guys, this crockpot pot roast has been cooking for about 7 hours now. I didn't do a full 8 because it is a little smaller than normal. And it cooked in plenty of time. So, let's take a look. Oh baby. Look at this roast. It's bubbling. It's sizzling. And let's give it a stir and see how we did. Let's see if we can find the meat buried in all of these delectable vegetables and juices. Let me just grab a spoon and we can spoon it. Oh yeah, this is the moment of truth, and wow. You can tell by when you pick up your meat and it flexes over the spoon like that, it is jiggly, juicy, and ready to just fall apart on your fork. So let us get a plate and start serving this thing up. Get a nice little medallion, like a filet mignon size there. Grab some of the delicious veggies and set it on the side. Grab a few more veggies, put it on the side, and then we can go ahead and grab one little potato. Put it right there. Happy little potato. And a little juice. And an onion. And then I think we are ready to dig into this feast. And moment of truth, it is incredibly fork tender. You guys will not believe your taste buds when you try this pot roast. It is so easy to make. It's just simply throwing things in a crock pot and you get this amazing fall apart meat. And let me tell you, it's so good. A little hot, but good.
Oh, God, it's hot.
Pause.
It's so hot, but it's so good. I'll probably break the roof of my mouth.
So guys, there you have it. This is a crock pot recipe that anyone can do. You guys are going to love this recipe, and I highly recommend it. So give it a try this winter, and you will not be disappointed. Moist.